This is a mindset. This is how Donald thinks. And it's funny, but it's also really troubling.
Okay.
I want to encourage listeners to understand that InfoWars is more important than it's ever been.
Let me read something for you. It says, why is it that they steal every election except for the time that Trump won? How come the theory is that they're selected, not elected, except for the time Trump and other Republicans win? And why is it that the FBI is called the deep state FBI when it comes after Republicans, but when the FBI comes after Democrats, then the FBI is America's FBI? That was a comment that I posted on Alex Jones' video on Rumble. His video had Trump as the thumbnail, and here's the title. Here's what the title says that led to my rhetorical questions. The title reads, "The only thing they are good at is stealing elections. Trump calls out fascist left in Iowa."
Today is the end of the Republic. The end of a regime that acquiesces to disorder. At this very moment, in a system far from here, the new Republic lies to the galaxy, while secretly supporting the treachery of the loathsome resistance.
Restoring the Republic is one of the many war cries of the right. My rhetorical questions are questions that I've asked before. Done a few videos asking questions like that. Right, and listen, this is not commentary telling people not to vote. But rather it's me looking at some things that just don't add up. Because I'm looking at all this vote stuff coming from conservatives, but the problem with that is that they have spent the past 4 years saying that the process is illegitimate. They've been saying that the one that's in there now was placed in his seat, not elected into his seat. It's been 4 years of this. It's been 4 years of that. But now that their godsend is in the race, now the process is legitimate again. But how? When did voting become legitimate again? And I'm listening to them talk about who they like. Oh, I like that Vivek Ramaswamy guy. He's the one for us. Meanwhile, when was the legitimacy of elections restored? I remember these people. They were the ones saying for 4 years that there was some shade tree activity in 2020. But they're here now. They're here now with 2024 approaching, talking as if things have been corrected. I've been hearing all this talk from them about how there is no more United States and there is no more Constitution and how America now belongs to the World Economic Forum and all this stuff. So I asked, when did they become elected and not selected?
You know, every time Donald thinks things are not going in his direction, he claims whatever it is rigged against him. The FBI conducted a year-long investigation into my emails. They concluded there was no case. He said the FBI was rigged. He lost the Iowa caucus. He lost the Wisconsin primary. He said the Republican primary was rigged against him. Then Trump University gets sued for fraud and racketeering. He claims the court system and the federal judge is rigged against him. There was even a time when he didn't get an Emmy for his TV program 3 years in a row, and he started tweeting that the Emmys were rigged against him.
Should have gotten it.
This is a mindset.
Back when Trump was running in 2016, when he lost a few states against Republicans, he came on like, they're not playing fair, they're not counting it right against me. But when he wiped them all out, he comes on and says, hey everybody, I'm your Republican nominee. Him and Hillary, when it came time to tally, Trump was saying something's not right. Who's counting this stuff? They're cheating me. But he beats Hillary and comes on and says, hey everybody, I'm your new president of the United States of America. Against Biden, came time to tally, same thing. Hey, what's wrong here? They're not playing fair. Loses to Biden. Trump comes out and says, hey everybody, Joe Biden is your new president of the United States of America. That's how it happened, right? No, it didn't happen like that. Of course it didn't happen like that. Of course he didn't come on here and say, hey, everybody, United States of America, Joe Biden is your man now. No, he didn't do that. No, he didn't do that because it's only legit when he wins. It's only legit these days if a Republican can win, according to conservatives. On here arguing about who can beat Trump. But how is that something to argue about when you've been saying that the machines belong to Klaus Schwab in them? In doing this, delegitimizes 4 years of claims. It demonstrates that all you were a bunch of sore losers. Spoiled brats throwing 4 years worth of temper tantrums. These people who are saying vote after 4 years of claiming the process was compromised, I can guarantee, I'd almost bet my life that no one can find any of these people describing how the integrity of the process was renewed. All this talk about restoring the republic. But there is something here though, I see it too.
Of the loathsome resistance. This fierce machine which you have built, upon which we stand, will bring an end to the Senate, to their cherished fleet. All remaining systems will bow to the First Order, and will remember this as the last day of the Republic.